I cannot mess this one up if I'm to get the orange gem. And afterwards we can go right back to upstream. Of course, the original version of the Cortex screenshots were a bit more hilarious. I can't even really get around that much. The original version of that looks a bit more hilarious. Get out of here, camera. Okay, there's a ton ahead. I'll save these boxes for last. Just break the boxes. Get out of here. Yeah, this soundtrack's very easily different than the original. I mean, of course. They just totally added more instruments to it. I mean, with this new jumping mechanic, it always makes me get worked up if I were to just do a single jump. Okay, Tana bonus round. Easy and short one. I don't know why they didn't put that little animation to where Cortex just snatches Tana in the original. Get out of here, you spike camera. I hate you. May want to take it easy a little bit. I do not want to mess this up. I can't mess this up. I mean, at least, well, in my opinion, I don't think this level is as tedious as... I mean, if I were to compare this level to the Lost City, I think this level is a lot easier. Yeah, to really try and time this. Got it. I'm getting pretty worked up about this. Oh, I thought I didn't see the counter go off because I didn't hear it. I actually missed that camera. Alright, we've almost got it. Yeah, I don't know why, I just seem to get a bit worried if I were to hit that pipe. At least I don't have to worry about these pipes right here. Oh boy. Take it easy, you've almost got it. Almost there. Almost there. Alright, we did it. We did it. Oh boy. There's our orange gem. Got it on the first try. Woohoo! Yeah, much easier than the Lost City. Alright. I'll go right back to up the stream. Except we're gonna pretty much kind of go down the stream. Down the stream, but then again we have to go back up the stream. Go down the stream, but to go back up the stream. I think we're kind of crossing the streams a bit too much. Well, since I'm here, I may as well go ahead and do Toxic Waste. So I can grab the blue gem. I don't think this one would be too difficult. I hope not. But then again, the bouncing barrels is going to be probably the scary bit. I remember back when I used to have trouble in this level, that's the part where I would normally mess up. As a matter of fact, I was kind of scared to even play this level back then. Back when I wasn't really too used to this game. I don't know. I was just way too scared to even get past this point. And how did I not spin into him? I was just too scared to even just go past that first guy. Because that's when things were gonna immediately go crazy. I don't want to waste Aku. Aku! I thought I was getting a bit too close to that enemy. Up, come on. There you go. Still, I kind of wish there were more opportunities to get Aku Aku in this level. Because it seems like the only mask, only time you can get Aku Aku in this level is at the sometime after the start. Almost went right off that platform. Now the bouncing barrels. Great. Alright, I got him that time. Good. Just forget about that life. I don't need it. I mean, I've got infinite lives, so what's the need for it? Well, not infinite, but I got max lives. So what's the need for it? I anticipated that. Good thing I did. Alright. So we got that one. So we got all the boxes broken. We just gotta get past the level. Just right up ahead. Ah. Did it. Blue gem. First try. Well, actually, I think I may as well go ahead and go through the rest of the levels. Maybe until we get done with the lab, so I can have all the colored gems. And then I can just go back and collect the other gems. Then we can go right to Cortex and get the secret ending, and then we'll do the relics. All right, fourth boss, Pinstripe Potoroo. All right. Of course, his Tommy gun isn't always reliable. I like that. I liked his laugh in the original game better, though. Ah, I missed him. I don't know why Crash isn't, you know, trying to put his hand over his head. His hands over his head. It just kind of looks like he's just cowering in the corner. I missed him. Get out of here. He's gonna come right in front of me. And then he'll jump up on top of that desk. That's when we can spin into him. And then the generator will go crazy. Can't wait to see the animation for this. That's it? I was kind of expecting a bit of a different animation. But oh well. Took down Pinstripe. Pinstripe Patrui. Took down Pinstripe. Then next will be the High Road. There's only one person who will be taking the high road, and that's Crash Bandicoot. But Slippery climbs to the next level after this. That is going to be a toughie to get the red gem. I always was frustrated at Slippery Climb. I never really liked it. Two. But then again, it doesn't matter. If I die, I'll still get the gem, since it's a clear one. Oh, almost fell off. Of course, I fell off. The hog. Thought I was not going to make that jump. jumping feels pretty weird in this game. I just tend to get worked up every time I just even do a single jump. Of course! I don't know why I feel so worked up about this. I really don't know why. Oh, come on! Good grief. Way too worked up. I should have bounced on him! Come on! I did not even make that! I do not like the jumping on this. I don't like it. Are you kidding me? I'm holding down the jump button. Maybe I should wait until he gets to the very edge. I'm trying to make sure I don't get hit by that turtle! Come on! I don't want to end up getting hit by that turtle. That's why I'm trying to keep a bit of a distance. So that's why I would try and walk on the ropes. Looks like you can't! How? How? Okay, there we go. Good grief. Oh, come! I lost it! I'm trying to make sure I don't get hit by the turtles, because I need the turtles in order to get across here. Okay, that seems to work a bit better. I honestly do not like the jumping in this. I don't like it. You have to get it just right if you were to make it across your platform. You gotta make it just right. This is getting ridiculous. Way too ridiculous. Hey. And I'm getting like the sliding mechanic too. Seems like I'm sliding in midair. Come on. Oh, yep, see what I mean? I don't want to get hit by those turtles. This is getting ridiculous. This is way too many deaths on here. Way too many. Come on, you can't be serious. And he's gone too. Gotta be careful. I don't want to hit that turtle. Of course! Come on! Well, yeah, at least 2 will help me out, but this is ridiculous. I do not like this bit. Thanks to the messed up jumping mechanic that I'm having to deal with. Of course, I did not make it across! This is starting to get on my nerves. I'm having to really time my stuff here. This is getting ridiculous. Why did that to make the jumping mechanic so ridiculous? That's one thing I am not really liking about this The jumping is pretty atrocious on here. And even if I were to get the turtle all the way to the edge, it still doesn't help. Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous. I can't believe this is all happening. This is getting a bit ridiculous. I can't believe I'm struggling. I am struggling on this. It just seems like every time I jump on that turtle, it's just bouncing me back. You can make these jumps a lot easier in the original. Come on! I can't believe this. I honestly cannot believe this. Yep, get on him. You know, I wonder if I can actually make those jumps without even having to use the turtle. Come on already! This is so embarrassing. Even if I were to hold down X, it won't help. Even holding down X doesn't really help. Of course! I touched the stinking turtle. I didn't bounce on him! What's going on here? Okay, seriously? You guys couldn't have really improved on the jumping mechanic a little bit? Because I don't really like it. I'm not gonna make that. Yeah, I'll just jump normally. Of course. I don't make it! I am way too uncomfortable. I hate this jumping mechanic. I don't like it. I'm gonna kind of wait. Okay. Almost there. Alright, finally! We did it! Good grief! I really do not like this jumping mechanic. Up the hog. Of course! I don't think I was even standing on that to begin with. I couldn't even make that? This jumping mechanic is pretty stupid. I honestly do not like this jumping mechanic. I should be able to make that. The stinking hog. Get out of here. Yeah, take the low road, you stupid hog. Ah! I was gonna say, I thought I saw that hog just go down. Exactly where he should be. Good grief. I really do not like the jumping mechanic in this version. It's pretty horrendous. Of course! Come on, dude. This is really starting to get on my nerves. It's like you have to try and get like a bit of a certain distance in order to be able to make the jumps easier. That's what makes it irritating. Oh boy. Ah, Tauna's bonus stage. Tauna bonus stage. Good grief. This is way too embarrassing. I might want to go in and take care of all these top ones first. And I'll go back and get the bottom ones. Perfect. Alright. Oh boy. Alright, that's it. That could have been a lot better. Same goes for the other levels. I could have done a whole lot better. More gems are better than... Oh, well, I can't... It doesn't even say the entire trophy name. Oh, well, at least it's a gold trophy, so it's a big one. I kind of wish they updated the jumping mechanic, because it's a kind of an atrocious jumping mechanic. Slippery climb. I'm really crossing my fingers for this one. Really crossing my fingers for this level. So I mean, unfortunately, I have to come back here for the relic, but good grief, this is going to be ridiculous. Excuse me. And then the hands from the cage. Get out of here, you stinking. Did I not even spin that hand? Look at how big the birds are. Oh. Okay, there's the Brio head. Ah, I got him. Now I got him. Calm down, David. Calm down. It's kind of hard to calm down. I still get worked up doing this level on the original. I still get very worked up on this level. Good grief! Ah, whoa. I mean, seriously, with this jumping mechanic, it kind of makes me feel a lot more tensed up in these kind of situations. It makes me think if I don't get too close enough, I'm gonna really mess up and have to do all this all over again. Kinda happened in the other levels because of that jumping mechanic. I mean, at least it's pretty easy to avoid those scientists. I always hated this last bit. This last stretch I always hated. Whoa. But then probably the toughest bit of this level is when trying to get those last set of boxes when trying to land on the rolling platforms. That's the part I'm really worried about. Okay, there's the last Brio head. We can do the Brio bonus. Alright, let's do it. I actually avoided that. Are you kidding me? But I didn't avoid that one. Good thing I still made that. That was way too close. I mean, like I said, I keep saying that this new jumping mechanic makes me feel very uncomfortable in these kind of situations. Alright. Last bit. I'm shaking right now. I hate this last bit right here. I hate this. Ah ha ha ha. Ah, I did it! Oh! Oh boy. Easy. Just about got it. Just about there. Alright, oh! Oh! First try, too. Oh boy. Don't have to do that ever again. Well, except for the relic. Oh man. Do not have to do that again. I may as well go ahead and save it so I won't have to do it again. Oh boy. Alright, lights out. I know we can't get the purple gem here. Because we got to get the yellow gem from the lab first. Oh yeah, good thing that it saves your lives count. That's a good thing. Instead of you, whenever you load up a game, you don't have to restart with 4 lives. But then again, I think the original so far, I think is a bit, well, I think in terms of platforming mechanics in the original, I think it's easier in the original. But in terms of getting gems and 100% completion in this game, I think it's going to be a bit easier in the remastered. In the remaster, I think it's getting the gems a bit easier. But the platforming mechanics in the original, I think are definitely better. Ah! Oh, that was way too close. You can barely see that platform. It just seems like the platforms don't really kind of light up like they did in the original. Because you can see them a lot easier. You can see them a lot easier in the original. Oh, of course. Of course. It's kind of hard to see them. But then again, I guess that's like my cue to turn the brightness up on my TV. What am I doing? I missed that life. Get out of here, rats. And that's where the yellow gem is, but of course I don't have the yellow gem. Yeah, but of course we're pretty close to being able to do the lab, so we can go for the yellow gem. I cannot see a dang thing. Can I make it through? I sure can, even without the extra light. I still made it through. Not too shabby. Actually made it through that without the light. Alright, next up is Fumbling in the Dark. And since we got the blue gem, we can get this. We can get this gem. I just gotta make sure, remind myself that there are no boxes in the main path. If you don't take the gem path, there are no boxes. If you don't take the gem path, there are no boxes. But if you do, of course there are boxes. And of course, this is the level with the last Cortex key. Provided the extra boxes for doing the bonus. Get out of here, Cobra. Spidey. Spider sense is tingling all over again. Ah! I'm not even gonna make that. That was stupid. I was a bit too hasty on that. Okay, at least it's not a color gem. Spidey. Now make it. Alright, much better. I better make sure I don't accidentally spin into one of the enemies that would go right into one of the boxes. Because one of those boxes, if I were to spin an enemy into one of the boxes, it would blow up the TNT crate, which would also get rid of the Cortex head. I do not want to do that. So I better make sure I don't do it. I believe it's for trying to go encounter a Cobra. Just make sure I don't spin into the Cobra. So I need to get the Cortex head so the TNT doesn't blow it up with it. Oh, torch. Okay, Cortex head. I'm gonna wait until the spider drops back down. Come on. Ah. So the spider looks like it does a full 360. Then it'll go back up. Does a full 360. Can barely see these platforms. There's the gem path. Let us take it. We're about to go into invincibility. Invincibility. Yeah, it looks like the invincibility doesn't restart again. Like in the original, if you were to go through another Aku Aku crate while you're invincible, if you break another Aku Aku crate, you won't. It will just continue as it were. It doesn't actually restart it like it does in the later games. Get away! Okay, get all the boxes on the gem path. Ah, that was stupid. I still get flattened despite the fact, even though I got an Aku Aku. That was pretty stupid, but oh, almost got crushed again. Trying to make sure those bats don't screw me up. Okay then. I was gonna say they better not pop out at the last second. Because that's what it seemed like they did whenever I completed Temple Ruins. They just came out at the very last second. Okay. Getting pretty close to that other Cortex crate I was talking about. Right there. Do not spin that Cobra. Because that question mark box has the Cortex head. Don't want to spin that Cobra into it. And the invisible platforms. This, of course, is where the last Cortex head is, so Cortex bonus. Sorry about that. Alright. Second and last Cortex bonus. Yeah, I need to try and time that so I can land on these steel crates. Of course! Of course. I had to mess that up. I had to mess that up. Wait, time it. I need to time it. Almost lost it. Gotta do it again. What?! Okay. I guess I still ended up getting caught in the blast race, but then again there were multiple TNT crates right there. I need to kind of try and rethink that one. Ah, I blew up both boxes. This one may be a bit tough. This one could be a bit of a toughie. All those TNTs together is pretty worrisome. Not to mention that TNT can blow up both of those crates right next to it. This one may be a bit of a toughie, so I'm trying to figure out how I can avoid from exploding like that. And not to mention there are just way too many TNT crates right over here. And I'm not going to be able to make that jump. That's way too that's pretty troublesome right there. This may take a few tries. Yeah. Blows up both boxes. I need to try and wait until the last second and jump on that farther crate. The one that's a bit farther away, so I can probably have a better chance of avoiding the explosions. Let's try that. Wait until the last second and jump on the farther crate. Ah! Okay, at least I know that works. I just gotta try and land on the steel crate. But really, that many explosions right there, that's pretty close. That's pretty worrisome. Alright, that one's no problem. Alright, let's try that again. Wait till the last second. Ah, I'm trying to avoid getting caught in the blast radius. I'm trying to avoid getting caught in the radius. But that's pretty tough to do. I have to wait until the very last second to jump on that crate so I can have a bit of hang time. And I need to jump on that farther crate so I can keep that hang time. Really? I thought it didn't even touch me if I were to jump over that. Well, that one didn't work. I'm just trying to come up with different methods to make it seem like it's a bit of an easier way to avoid it. But it looks like there's no other method I can think of. So, I guess just wait until the last second and jump on the farther crate. There we go, we did it. Finally. Alright, there we go. We did it. I think this is the first level that we actually deal with over 100 plus boxes. 112 boxes in Jaws of Darkness. And invisible platforms. And the Tana bonus is down there. There it is. Tana bonus in the end of the stage is right here. Alright, perfect. 23 boxes in the bonus. Have to have missed that life. Screw that. Let's let them blow up. And there's the end of the bonus. Alright. So that's all the boxes. And we got the gem. Alright. Wait. Yeah, you ain't gonna fool me. Alright, we did it. I almost kind of lost it right there. Alright. Cortex's terrifying trial. That's the second key. And I got an itch in my ear. Alright, next up is Castle Machinery. I'm going to keep going until we clear the lab, so that way we can have all the color gems that we can... Well, basically all the gems that we can get at this point.